I got back and ended the video, cut it off right there, and then I got to looking at it and I thought that left rear tire is sticking out a little more than I've noticed before. I got to looking at it and I thought, well, I don't know, I've done crazy stuff. Maybe I put a long axle right there, because you can one axle is short and one is long. You can put two long axles if you want. I mean, it doesn't matter when you tear down the transaxle. You can do that. It just gives you a little bit more stress on the casing. And I got to looking and I thought, what is going on? So I thought, well, maybe I got the rim on backwards. No, I didn't have that. These are my foam filled ones and they're doing great, and I will do a separate video on those as well. I've got a lot of people asking questions. So I slid it back and the axle stayed stuck out, and I thought, well, it ain't supposed to be like that. And what had happened is when I welded this thing solid, I welded the spider gears onto the shaft, and I guess the weld had broken because, and I'll show you, transaxles ain't supposed to do that. So what we're going to do, it's an easy fix. I'm going to pull this guy apart, go through it and re-weld it, but for me, yeah, I broke another transaxle. For me, it's no biggie, but for Frank, being not around here and not really knowing about this that much, it'd be kind of a problem. So what I'm gonna do, you see where it kind of broke, I'm gonna fix this guy, but we're actually gonna put a brand new transaxle in it. Well, brand new to us, it's another transaxle, but we're gonna go through it and put another one in. And I think this was one that was in the back end of the Murray Gator. I don't want to say that was when it did it. I think when I was riding it and I took the really hard turn and I got it up on 3 wheels and was riding it. Yeah, I was on 3 wheels. And I was riding it on 3 wheels with the back tire in the air. This tire actually. I think when I came down I broke it. Broke the weld. So, I mean, it's nothing terrible. I'm going to put it back together and use it for myself. And I'll give Frank another one in here. So that's what it is. It broke, and you can see it goes right back in. No problem. So the gear is still inside. I just broke some weld material around it, and I'll weld it back up, clean this guy up, and get it ready and stick it on the shelf for me to use. Because like I said, and it was hard to shift into neutral. And I was doing a lot of downshifting when I was racing, or when I was zipping around the yard, not really racing. But I figured we'll put another one in there for Frank, and he can tear it up at his leisure. I may not even lock the one I'm going to put in here. I may not. I may send him home with one locked and one unlocked. That way, actually I may lock this one, send it home with him. That way when it goes, when he decides to lock it, all he's got to do is swap it and bring the other one back to me. I think that's actually a good idea. I may do that. And I've got a few extra transaxles, so I think that's what we're going to do. Frank, let me know what you think, buddy. That was kind of where we sit. I think I'll put a unlocked transaxle in it, like I said. Send it off with Frank. Send him a locked transaxle so he can swap it over if he decides to do that. It will definitely turn a lot better. And I think also we're gonna, well, we'll get the the front hood on it and everything. It's got a mount for a winch if he would like to do that. He's pretty good sized guy. He's like 6'5", so we'll see how he likes this. We can change it, adjust it, and tweak it to fit him. And I think that 16 will do him famously. I think we're actually going to have to do the gas pedal though. I'm going to talk to Patrick Parsons and see if I can get him to give me some skinny on how to set that up, because he has a really sweet setup, and I like the way he's done it because it's wicked fast and it's safe. It's as safe as you can make it. Having said that, and also I wanted to mention, looks like I'm going to go be out of town again, probably for 3 weeks, again next month, or this month, this October. So that's the way it is. We'll do what we can. What I may do is do some videos, stockpile them, can them up, and then dump them out and release them while I'm out of town, just to keep everything going, because a lot of people said they missed the videos. And thanks, I really appreciate that. So we'll do that. It won't be any harder on me or anything. But that's the way it is. They pay me, and I go. So I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all the shares. And, you know, keep watching. I really appreciate it. Y'all make some money.